Good day, facility layout and materials handling students. Um, I've made this video. Um, I've made this video as just a, should I say, a guide as to um, where you should get the components that I'll be expecting you guys to use tomorrow. But when I say this, I'm not saying I'm restricting you with using other components in designing your layout, but I'm just also giving also a guide as to where you can find them, right? So without wasting much more time, I'll just go to you can just go to Draw.io on your search engine, and then it'll be the first that comes out, right? It'll be the first search that comes out. Then you'll click Draw.io there, and then you'll get this interface, right? It's loading. If you can just wait for it, you can just here say decide later. And you will just something you should note is that the layout that you design now is the layout that you'll be using throughout your labs, right? You'll need to use it for your lab too, right? So once you have designed it, I will need you guys to save it, right? So you can save it under your email, preferably before submitting tomorrow um, during your test, right? So that you can access it um, when when we when we will be doing lab test 2, right? Okay, so once you are in your Draw.io, as you might know, this is the interface you will see, you'll come across immediately as it opens. And then so this is the space where you'll be working on, um, but I'm sure you already know that. But yes, so the components that you'll be using, let me just delete this. Uh, okay, so the components, most of the components that you'll be using, you'll find under floor plans. But what if floor plans is not here? How do you add that onto your draw? How you do that is you go to more shapes. It's in blue, in a blue rectangular um, shape. Uh, so you'll click on more shapes, and then you will scroll down. So you'll be seeing a lot of options. So you won't go under standard, not software, but you'll scroll down up until floor plans. So up until other. So you'll see this other column, and then under it you'll go to floor plans, and then you'll click apply, and then you'll be able to see it, right? So when you're starting a new page or um, a blank space, you normally will not see floor plans. So that's how you put that in, right? Now another tip I can give you is that say you're looking for a say you're looking for something that's not that you can't find under your floor plans, like a transportation component, for example. You can always go at the top here, search shapes. You click into that and say maybe a truck, for example. And then you click enter, and then you'll see different kinds of trucks there. But preferably this one looks much more better. And as always, you can, okay, my workspace has been shortened. I don't know why. Anyway, oh no, it's because I can drag there. Okay, so say you want a truck and it's not under floor plans, you can easily get it by searching, right? Sometimes you can search shipping, for example. maybe let's see shipping, what you'll find. Okay, shipping, you'll find these other weird components, right? But yeah, this is just the trick. Uh, okay, I'm just sharing tips on how you can better design your layout tomorrow, right? But I'm sure you guys have been playing around with the software long enough. You've had 2 weeks, by the way, to play around with the software. So I expect people to be efficient with this, right? So yeah, and say you don't have a machine. Um, uh, so what you can use, okay, not this component. Let me delete this. So say you want to put on like a machine. I'm looking for a square shape. Okay, I don't see a square shape, so I can search for it. So that's a square. So say you have created your what you call your department, and then yeah, you don't have a specific machine to use. You can always search. You can just put on a shape, a square shape, and then just type inside that square and write maybe a lathe machine, for example, um, and so on and so on, right? Say your process has a has a conveyor belt. You can just type conveyor, and then click enter there, and then you'll get different types of conveyor chain with chains, and then this one says a normal conveyor, this one says conveyor belt closed. Yeah, there are different types of conveyors you can use. This is a conveyor, a screw conveyor. You can even go to YouTube and see what a screw conveyor does, how it works. Anyway, I don't think you'll also be using this one, so you can just be using 1, 2, 3, right? So yeah, you can have your conveyor there. So this will be a lathe, and then after your lathe, maybe your products go to a what you call go to they go to this. After they lathe, hey, what are you doing? I want to move you. So after a lathe machine, they go to a conveyor belt, right? Um, so on and so on. Just be creative as much as you can. So yeah, so this truck will be, for example, for shipping, and then maybe you can have another, I mean, for receiving your raw materials, and then you can have another truck for, you can just copy and paste this. So you can have another one for your shipping when the products are ready, right? And so on. Yeah, so yeah, let me see if you can go to more shapes. I think I'm trying to remember another. Um, okay, so if you can go to also under business and go to value streaming, you can also get nice looking shapes there. Um, so once you click apply, you'll see it there created. So you can scroll down. So you have other components there. You have okay, no, not this one. Um, say you wanna put. Let me scroll down. Say yes. Here's another nice component. Say your materials are moved using a what you call using a forklift. So say your products are moved by a forklift from one station to another. You can use this nice component here, right? You can also decrease its size and so on, right? Um, yeah, let's see. So you can just explore under value stream mapping. You can get like nice components, right? So say also in your plant, you want to have a cooling fan. You can click fan, you can type fan, and then there's a fan. As you might know, in your manufacturing plants, normally it's a humid environment, so you need um, something to cool your operators, your employees, right? So you can have a fan, you can have this of this kind. I think it's much more the same. I don't know why. So it's a blower fan and this is just a fan and then just it's just a fan. So I don't know why they put three there, but anyway, another fan, it's this one. So maybe we can put this one and yeah, just name it a fan. So you can name your things by just clicking into them and then the name will appear at the bottom of your component, right? And then say you also have to want to have safe safe you want to have signs for safety purposes. So you can say maybe safety and then click enter. So those are your other safety um say those are your safety signs, right? No entry, no smoking. You can just put them creative. Uh, you can use your creativity and put them wherever you see fit in your layout, right? So yeah, the search um this searching tool is powerful. And yeah, I advise that you get your value stream mapping and floor plans components. And then let me just also explore other ones that I think you can also use. Um, okay, if you can also go to proc eng. Okay, proc eng and apply. Okay, you'll see different types of modules, right? Um, Pumps, if you can explore pumps, those are your symbols. Um, Shaping machines, pelletizing, press, you name it, right? So you can just explore those as well. Instruments, let's see instruments. Okay. Um, okay. So yeah, this one is not really as helpful, but yeah, you can explore it further for your in your own time, right? I'm trying to close this, but it's fine. Anyway, so those are the tips I wanted to give you for how you can better create your layout, right? So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. That's it.